What framework should we be looking at this conflict through? Is it a regional war? Should we look at it as like a Cold War between the US and China? Or is it something that could grow into broader than a regional conflict, or potentially towards a global conflict? And obviously you have Israel as well, which complicates it.
If you look at previous world wars, they broke out as regional wars between powers that wanted to upend the status quo. Basically, World War II was Germany throwing its weight around in Europe again with expansionist policies. The Italians doing it. Well, this is it. The Italians doing it in Europe, and then Japan going. And that is what turned it into a conflagration. So I think if you look at the situation now, unfortunately, some of it depends on how long this war lasts, of course. But if the war in Iran burns on, we have a situation where meeting two of the three wider global conflict situations that are moving us towards World War III. You have a long-term and sustained war in Ukraine, which affects Europe. You now have one in the Middle East if this continues, depending on how long. Iran may affect the calculuses. As I mentioned, there's reports now that they've had to move these, again, one of these THAAD high-end missile defense systems in South Korea has been moved to the Middle East. And the Chinese must be thinking this in the same way that the Israelis and the US were thinking we have a window of opportunity. The Chinese must be thinking about this in Taiwan. Now, whether they're ready or not, we don't know. The interesting thing about what this is showing is that sometimes you're not ready. Opportunities present themselves. There's a difference between readiness and opportunity.